Hello, and welcome back to Season 1 of the Two Idiots Baseball franchise. Let's see what kind of trouble we're in now. Alright, so here we are looking at trading with the Guardians. Our outfield has not been doing as well as we had hoped, and a younger guy who has incredible stats is Steven Kwan. And I've got some previous experience with him in one of my franchises. But Steven Kwan is currently contracted for $720,000. He can play all outfield positions. And we're looking at possibly dumping a little bit of budget here. So we've got Corey Dickerson up on the board at left field for the straight position swap. That'll save us $1.5 million there. And we're also looking at getting rid of Chad Pinder. He's currently playing in AAA. He's an aging player, making even more than Dickerson. So looking at a possible dump here of budget and grabbing a younger player, he's only 25, who's got some incredible upside to him. So looking at who they would possibly take, still at Dickerson and Pinder, but maybe dumping a reliever. We've got some guys here that the reliever position for us is really inflated on our roster. So we're kind of just going up the board to see who could possibly trade for Steven Kwan. The Guardians are willing to accept the trade of Steven Kwan for Corey Dickerson, Patrick Corbin, and Cade Cavalli, which would save us $21 million. And they say it sounds like a good deal. Thank you very much, Guardians, and welcome Steven Kwan.
Oh,
let's go.
My. We just got word that the Guardians have accepted our trade offer.
Yeah, we just got word too.
Yeah.
Steven Kwan is now the second highest rated player that we have and still only 25 years old.
Yeah.
At 67 at-bats, he's averaging over 300 right now. And we have got him.
He's got a home run too. And a triple already. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
His contract is what now? Yeah, we've got him until 27.
Yeah.
Wow.
When it comes time to renew, I'm thinking we should look at locking him up for like blowing out his arbitration years and just offer him like, I don't know, like $8 million or something. We'll see what his stats are at the end of the season. If he's putting up good numbers, I'll try to see if he'll take it like an $8 million 8-year deal or something crazy.
Yeah, if he does well for us this year, for sure, we're gonna lock him down.
Yeah, because he's definitely an upgrade. Look at the fielding and arm. His accuracy's a little low, but his reaction's up there. So he'll be tracking balls like nobody's business.
Yep. Vision, discipline, and clutch and contact. That is Steven Kwan.
Man.
Wow.
All right, let's take a look at the calendar. So we got a series against the Twins. Look at that. Chad Cool, 0-3. That's not good.
No, but his ERA is lower than both Gore and who was the first game pitcher? Trevor Williams. Yeah. Oh, never mind. It wasn't lower. It's 6.
Yeah,
I was looking at Trevor. Yeah, not doing great.
No, none of our pitchers are doing that good either.
No, we don't have a pitching staff right now.
No, we don't. That's going to be our. That's going to be, I think, a big focus for us. So let's send out these two and get into scouting.
Okay.
Oh, that's fine.
That's because we got rid of some of the.
That's fine. Just auto fix. Oh.
All right, so we're in the top of the 8th, and Abrams is a home run away from the cycle. He's 3 for 4 for the day. Wow, we've got Chavis and Lane Thomas on base who are ahead by 2. Why don't we see what he can do? Let's hop in here.
All right.
Abrams having a hell of a day. All right, so we step into the top of the 8th with 2 men on base, no outs, and C.J. Abrams having a 3 for 4 day. And he'll go 4 for 4 as he bloops it over to left, and that runner will go and make it.
Nice.
We hop into Abrams getting the RBI into left field, going 4 for 4. No, I think it was 4 for 5.
4 for 5. Yeah, he'd be 4 for 5.
Yes.
Nice. Nice bloop out into left field.
Yeah.
All
We're in
right.
the same position now with Stephen Kwan, our most recent acquisition, going 2 for 4 on the day. With very, very high clutch, he's got a good chance.
That's the ball low.
I'm so excited that we've got Stephen Kwan.
As am I. Those stats are awesome.
For the series so far, he's 4 for 8. He's hitting 500 in the first 2 games that we've had for him.
Nice.
And Kwan almost does the same thing, but it's brought down.
That was a damn good catch.
Yes, it was.
Nope,
Can't begrudge him that. That was very well brought in.
And we got big Joey Meneses, 1 for 4. Nice to see us lead. It's nice to see us up by a couple runs.
All right, let's hold him.
Yeah, 6-3 is a good day at the office for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, as Meneses watches one straight down the middle. That low average with runners in scoring position hurts. Still the danger of the double play ball. Oh, and it bloops over. He dropped it. He couldn't bring it in. As Meneses drives in another run and advances the lead runner to third. Wow, a lucky bounce for us there. What happened? We're going to watch the replay. So he hits it real strong over to short, and they don't show us the error.
Thanks a lot.
They most likely won't be charged as an error either.
It was a pretty hot shot. I just think it just ate him up.
Yep.
All right, bring in a new pitcher. Let's keep this going.
Oh, Kiebert's 0 for 8 on the series.
Yeah, 0 for 4 today. Come on, you need to get rid of that goose egg off there.
Yep. Well, the crowd for the Twins getting into it.
Looking for the double play.
Yep.
Got to stop the bleeding.
That's a ball.
Oh, good take. That was an excellent circle change.
That was a good location, too. That was borderline. That could have went either way.
Yeah.
That was a good pitch.
Down, ball.
Watching all day. Ahead in the count. 3 balls, no strikes.
He's got the green light.
Hook.
But he watches one. Oh, taking a big swing at that fastball low in the zone and missing. Runs it full. Runner at first should be on the way.
Oh.
A circle change low and outside. Gets the strikeout, and Ruiz is retired. Luis Garcia steps to the plate now with 2 outs. Top of the 8th, 2 men on. Still a great opportunity for us to extend this lead out of reach.
Nope, ball.
Garcia's hitting 2 for 7 on this series so far.
Wow, over 500 with runners in scoring position. It looks like we've got the man for the job at the plate, as that second pitch is not called for a strike. Garcia advances in the count, 2-0 now. Watches that one inside.
That's a good location, though. You want to swing at that.
Yeah, that's where Moran definitely wants to be. Oh. Throwing it back to avoid that one coming far inside. 3-1 to Garcia.
That's ball 4.
And he takes the walk, loads the bases up.
Up next for Washington, the designated hitter, Ildemaro Vargas.
Let's see if moving into DH was a smart move.
What is the lineup here that we have today? The DH is hitting 6. That's not what we have listed for anybody.
Ball.
Vargas hitting 6 is not on either one of the lineups.
The manager's making changes on the fly.
Well, we might have. Maybe I didn't update it on the spreadsheet. I don't know. Well, we've got Vargas ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes.
Wood.
As he watches one, almost dead center. Bases are loaded with 2 outs. We've got a very critical situation here indeed.
That missed. That's a ball.
Vargas shows good discipline and watches that up top. Come on, boys. Let's break this wide open.
Ball.
Ooh, gets a friendly call from the Twins umpire here. 3-1. Vargas takes a swing, and that will drop in right field as that'll drive 1 run home for sure. Oh! And a bad decision to advance that third base runner as that will retire the side, but not before he drives in another run. To crack this open, Nationals ahead 8-3. We've currently got in Erasmo Ramirez, bottom of the 8th. Byron Buxton going 0 for 3 for the day so far.
1-1.
And we are warming up Hunter Harvey.
That's a ball.
Ooh, almost got him to chase that
Yeah.
breaking pitch.
Buxton stumbles forward out of the batter box, but apparently didn't go around.
The fans tell us to go home. We will after we're done beating your team.
Got it.
As that is an out hit over to shortstop. Easily playable. Sounds like the Twins have got a beer special going on.
Yep.
That's the blowout beer special.
The fans drunk and rowdy. every day at the Nationals Park is a blowout beer day.
That missed.
Oh,
That's a
great
ball.
pitch by Erasmo, but doesn't get the call
One
at
ball,
that
no
sinker.
strikes.
Our strike zone's a little inconsistent.
Hey, ha.
Gets that one.
We'll just
Really?
we'll just call strike zone tight. That's what we'll say.
Yeah. I really like the name Erasmo. It really sounds like a Marvel villain.
Maybe they had aspirations to be a villain, but baseball pays better.
Could be. Oh, gets the swing and a miss on a cutter on the outer edge of the zone. Retires him for the second out. In the bottom of the 8th.
Number 8,
Christian Vasquez doing nothing in this series against us. 0 for 5. Swing and a miss.
A little late on that cutter.
Yep. Only at 89 too. It's not really blowing past him.
He was definitely waiting on something else.
Oh, gets that over to third, and that will be played for the final out in the 8th. We move into the final inning of the game. Still ahead, 8-3, looking very strong here.
ladies and gentlemen.
The Twins will bring in Griffin Jacks.
Now pitching for the Twins. Number
He's got
22,
no saves, no opportunities for any saves, no record, and an ERA of 5.4. Kind of a strange line there. Through 9 games, he's had no opportunities to make any impact.
Jamer Candelario.
Paying him to do nothing. Is he a politician?
Politicians catching strays in this game as strike 1 comes through.
Oh, they're telling us to go home. I told you, after we beat your team, we'll go home.
1-1.
Wow.
Jeez.
Slider about nails Candelario. Oh,
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nasty
How
knuckle
about-
curve.
that looked like it wasn't even close on that one.
Hey,
Oh, Candelario watches the slider on the lower end.
Jax with the strut after the strikeout. Come on, Chavis. Let's take that strut right out of him.
2 for 4 on the day. Looks like a lot of our guys that we've seen come up to the plate have been doing very well in this game. I wonder what the stat line looks like. How many hits do we have? I don't know why the Twins are getting another pitcher ready.
Maybe they have high hopes for their half of the 9.
Yeah, they can tie it up or come ahead at the bottom of the 9th and score 5 runs.
Don't put that out in the world.
Come on, Chavis. Oh, taking a big swing and a slider that goes way out the zone to retire him as well. We're down to our final out. And Lane Thomas, my boy, hitting .313 for the year. Today, 2 for 3.
The Boiler Beer Special is definitely giving us some entertainment.
Strike 2.
Oh, hasn't called that from what we've seen all day, but today he does.
His strike zone loosened up a little bit.
A little bit. As the fans get loose, so does the umpire. 0-2.
1-2.
Way down in the dirt. Fouling that slider off to stay alive. Still 1-2. Okay. We go again. Lane Thomas making him work. Oh, but he can't get it. The slider goes right past him for another strikeout. End the top of the 9th and bring up the Twins for their final chance. We bring in Hunter Harvey to pitch this one. So far, only 1.2 innings pitched, but with 2 strikeouts. Other than that, he's been clean. No average and no strikeouts. He's had no hits.
He doesn't know that he was on the trade block just a few minutes ago.
Well, just to see. I mean, we considered it. But I am glad to see him getting some use here, even if it is a blowout.
Yeah, definitely. We need some of our arms that haven't been utilized to get some work.
Mm-hmm. At 1.2 innings pitched through the first 3 weeks of the year, he hasn't done much, but he has given up no hits and no runs.
One and two's the count.
Apparently he went around on that splitter. Harvey ahead in the count, 1-2.
Ball.
Won't get that one inside. Evens the count up. Max Kepler has gone 0 for 2 for the day. Let's see if we can make that 0 for 3. What do you say?
Got some Harvey showing us what he's got.
Oh, and he will go for it. He went around, apparently. And we get that call, and Harvey strikes him out. Joey Gallo comes up 3 for 6 for the series. Today, he is 1 for 2. One of the final opportunities for the Twins to make something happen. Can't do it there. Swinging big on that splitter. And the Nationals warming up an oh shit pitcher, just in case.
Gallo is swinging for the fences. He's going to try to tie it up with one swing of the bat with no one on base.
Ball.
Good splitter, but doesn't chase. Saw on the news ticker down on the bottom there that we acquired Stephen Kwan.
1-2.
100-mile-an-hour fastball blowing past him. Gallo's still swinging big. And that'll do it. Joey Gallo strikes out on another fastball. Coming in at 99 on that one.
Someone needs to tell him that if you swing out of your shoes, you just pick them up and walk back to the dugout.
No, that's it.
Oh, a good fastball in a great spot, but doesn't get the call. Hunter Harvey has been impressive. Only 11 pitches right here.
No, that missed.
Wow, doesn't get that call either, and I think he should have.
But definitely should have been at more of the strike zone than the previous pitch.
It crossed the plate to get over there.
Exactly.
3-0.
Oh, losing that one. Maybe Harvey a little agitated after not getting the call on the 1-0. Now behind in the count 3-0.
There we
He
go.
puts that one in a good spot. Chorio just watching everything so far. Gets the foul off, and we run the count full for potentially the final pitch of the game. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Full count from Hunter Harvey. Here it comes. Ooh, and that's playable over into short. Throw to first, and the Nationals take the day. 8-3 in a stellar offensive output. And pitching looked like it wasn't half bad either.
No. Let's see us pick up a decisive win.
Yeah. Well, and after taking the loss yesterday, it's nice to give them one back. Chad Kuhl actually gets his first victory of the year so far. And C.J. Abrams, the player of the game, going 4 for 5 with a triple, a double, 2 singles.
He had 16 hits.
That is awesome. Wow, Ruiz going 0 for 5, though. That hurts.
Yeah, Keever definitely was not swinging very well for it. 2 of those are strikeouts. So at least it wasn't 5 Ks.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please...
Pretty awesome to see Quan immediately
Making
get some good use, driving a few RBIs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Abrams driving in 4 this game is awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Let's just see our named players that we've been kind of focusing a bit on. Well, Quan's the newest addition, but Manassas and Abrams getting a couple, getting some RBIs.
Yep.
I mean, Manassas didn't have as many as Abrams, but hey, he's contributing.
Yeah.
Contributing.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, we look forward to Stephen Kwan continuing to make an impact for us here.
Definitely. So we got Chad Kuhl went 6 innings and 2 earned runs, 6 walks. It's a little alarming in 6 innings, but 7 strikeouts. Not too shabby. And then Erasmo come in and give up the 1 earned run.
Yep.
That's it. And then Hunter Harvey finished it up.
Yeah, not giving up a hit again, so he'll extend that perfect record.
Yeah, and 2 strikeouts added to it.
Yeah.
So we're going in to check out the scouting.
All right, so we've got 16 starting pitcher prospects scouted, 11 third basemen, and 29 relievers. We've got a hell of a lot of people. 56
Wow.
prospects immediately added to the board.
That is a pile of people.
Yeah, all right, so let's look at starting pitchers here for this first position. Go to recently scouted, and then the right trigger, get over to starting pitchers so we can see. Yeah, here we go. All right, Sam Ramirez at number 20. Now, we don't have anybody at all right now that we're looking at that is considered a lock for a pick, right?
Don't believe so, no, because we didn't scout an individual.
Right.
So I don't think there is anybody. Can we check that?
Well, no, we had 2 guys. No. It's not a thing that we set in the game at all. I just mean we didn't earmark a specific person. But we didn't we? We bounced back and forth between 2 guys because we've got the number 2 pick. So we have 2 guys up at the top that we were like, one of them may go, but we'll for sure get the other one, or we'll have our choice of 2. Right?
I do believe we were discussing, but now to remember who those individuals are, I don't remember.
We looked at 2 guys that I've got written down by name. We specifically scouted them in week 2. We've got Richard Griffith. He's not going to be on a recently scouted because that's this past week. And then we've also got BJ Payne.
Richard Griffith, right here.
Yeah, and then BJ Payne is a shortstop. I think this was the guy that we were looking at to take. Oh, wow. Maybe not. Did he drop? BJ Payne, there he is. Yeah, 93 for us. He dropped a hell of a lot.
Yeah, he's ranked 5 on the draft board, but he is, those numbers are not.
No.
Yeah.
So then, okay, Griffith dropped a little bit for us. He's currently ranked 8. So who do we have as the number 1 prospect? Get off of closing pitchers. Go back to all.
Dennis Conway's the number 1 on our board
Yeah,
and the me, but we don't want his closer.
No. Get off of closing pitchers. You've got it filtered for that right now. Go back to all. There we go. All right, so Dennis Conway is the number 1 ranked prospect as closing pitcher. I don't think so. I just don't.
I don't think a closer. I think if we're gonna get a closer. I mean, I figure if we can find someone, maybe a 3rd round pick that's got great potential, probably maybe then a closer, or we try to trade or pick a free agent up and just maybe run a few veterans as our closer till we actually find somebody worthwhile. But this early in our scouting, I don't think a closer is what we need.
No, fully agree. Well, let's go over and find somebody at the top that we could possibly take. Could be somebody like Johnny Jackson playing center field.
Yeah, he's got some.
Number 3 on both boards with some excellent defense and speed, but not much of an offensive upside. Possible contact.
He's got some. Yeah, his contact numbers are all right, but other than that, his offense is pretty. Even his future potential for discipline is a 70, which is good. But if his Vespas numbers are all right, but being his one of his top 3 stats, that's not really what I'm looking for a center fielder.
Not for our number 1 draft pick.
But those defensive numbers are great.
Yeah. All right, let's go back over. It might end up being Richard Griffith by virtue of everybody else being a closer or reliever.
Yeah, because we got another reliever here.
Yeah.
4 on our board, 6 on the draft. Yeah, so far what we've scouted is nothing to get excited about.
No.
But this only covers the current scout we're looking at. We still have other scouts. We got to take a look at the.
No, for each scout, it'll still be the same. We're looking at all.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We are looking at all. Yeah, I was looking at recently scouted.
Nope.
Yeah, so this is.
So go. What about our board? The right button. Hit that.
Oh,
nope. There you go.
Oh,
so, team rank for us, it still wants us to pick a closer and a reliever. Top, I just don't think so. You're at the very end now.
Yeah, reliever.
Yeah, I don't agree.
Yeah, I don't understand why. I mean, we kind of do.
We can eliminate Johnny Jackson. I don't think so.
That's the guy that's got all defense.
Yep.
No,
so we just like that.
Yeah, I don't want.
So let's go over then and take a look. Who do we have that could, based on our board, who do we think should be number 1 at this point?
Wow.
So go over to the right until we get a starting pitcher or a position player. Because I think we agreed, not a closer.
Alan Hansen, starting pitcher.
Alan Hansen.
95.
Okay.
7 on our board, 7 on the main board.
All right.
Stamina's off the charts. Strikeouts.
Lots of strikeouts.
Home runs for 9 is not too bad. Pitch control's good. Not much velocity or break. His walks are a little sketchy.
Yeah. Now, we've only got him 10% scouted, but at this current spread, that doesn't look like our first pick either.
No.
Jeez. No.
Richard Griffiths, he's the starting pitcher.
That looks better.
Yeah. I think why is it so weird that we have him ranked lower than Hansen? But his numbers look better to me.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
His walks and home runs, I wish they were a touch higher projected, but I mean, we can definitely train him to work on those.
Yeah. When we talked about him in week 2, we looked at if he hits anywhere near the upside on that board right there, on all that spread, then he's going to be great.
Yeah. The thing is, too, I think with him, he's asking for a lot of bonus demand as well.
Yeah, that's more than half of it. We've only got 13 million allotted, but if we get our number one pick with half of it, I feel like that's appropriate.
Yeah, I expect to pay quite a bit for our number one. And I
Yeah.
mean, to his interest is at 51, so I don't know if that's going to go up a whole lot more. And we're still waiting on a doctor exam for this cat. So I think
Yeah.
I think he's still, like right now, he looks like our number one.
Okay.
Well, we got here.
Eloy Reyna at second base.
Look at this guy. This could be.
He's higher on our board than he is on the MLB board.
But look, he's a 99 overall, age 18. That's his future.
It's a big spread. At
Yeah.
18, it's a little less sure.
But first thing is, he'll not be around for the second round. Not as
No.
21 on the main board. But we only have 5% scouting, so he's another one I like to keep an eye on.
Possibly, but he looks to be mostly defense and speed. Now,
if his future numbers for contact come out,
his future for all the offensive numbers are possibly good, but with an 18-year-old, that's the risk. We don't know.
Right, but also with that potential, being that high. But the only problem is we only have 5% scouted.
Yeah,
I definitely like to earmark Eloy Reyna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eloy Reyna
and Richard Griffith right now. Richard Griffith, he's 92%. He's 92% scouted. So, I mean, there's not much more with him. We're going to find out. I don't think.
That we had agreed. Yeah, don't waste the time on him anymore.
So the next starting pitcher is 10th in our board, 14 ranked by Major League. Starting pitcher Joaquin Rodriguez. Joaquin, is that correct? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Mark that down on the calendar, folks. I got one right. And 20 years old, 94 potential overall. Ranked 58 to 82 overall currently. That's not too shabby. 20 years old from the Dominican Republic.
20 is a little more sure than the 18-year-old. And yeah, his potentials, they all look stellar.
Yeah, that's another one. I mean, a little bit more scouting on him, and we'll see if possibly. So he's international.
Yes,
he's international. He is not international. He's from Kentucky. And Griffith's West.
Yeah.
So he's starting pitcher from the international. Did you mark down Joaquin?
Yep.
All right, we got Pedro Gonzalez, third base. 18 years old.
Oh, okay. Contact, vision, and discipline with good arm strength and accuracy.
Yeah.
This looks promising.
It certainly does for a third baseman, especially that arm strength.
Yeah. Now, we wouldn't be looking to him for power, but if he hits his future potentials for vision, discipline, and contact, that's another Stephen Kwan right there.
Definitely.
Now, he's only 18, so there's higher risk as the spread between all these numbers is still very large. But, wow. Currently draft rank 11 on our board. Now, our second pick is number 39, so with his draft rank being number 20, that's a possibility, but it is very low that he will be there for second round.
Oh, yeah. I mean, unless his scouting changes drastically for either the good or the bad, he's not going to be available. Because he'll either get bad to the point where we won't want him, or he'll be good where he'll go higher than, But, I mean, eventually we're going to need a third baseman. I know our pitching is what we need to focus on, but, I mean, if we don't have pitching staff to go for, we're kind of, left in the lurch. This guy here is 12 on our board, 13 on the major board. 18 years old.
Yeah, I don't think he's got a shot at being number one for us. No. And he doesn't look like he'll be there for number 2, though, because he's so high on both boards.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Yeah, so we can write him off. We're looking for somebody like Herbert McCann. Starting pitcher on the MLB board ranked number 30, but for us, number 13. So we could possibly snag him as a number 2 pick.
His future numbers.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Now, He's also 18, so again, more spread, more risk here, but with only 5% scouted, looking in the high 80s or 90s for almost every stat. Wow.
So
Okay.
you want to mark Herbert McCann?
I did. Yeah.
All right, Herbert McCann's marked for future look.
Wow.
Yeah, we got some talent in the middle of the field here. That
Yeah.
other one here. Look at this fella, 18 years old, 99 potential overall. Reliever. We're heavy on relievers, but a lot of them are aging. This kid's got some.
Yeah, but his placement in the
Is
rankings
tough.
would dictate we'd have to take him first or possibly lose him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It definitely with only 5% scouted. These are, early projected numbers. But I'm just thinking, like, if we're trying to mark some potentials for our top twos. I mean, I don't want to go too far down the list and skip anybody that's got potential.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at this guy, Geraldo Rocha, another starting pitcher, 18 years old, 99 potential, with potentially legendary stamina, walks per 9, home runs per 9, and pitch control. Wow. He's going to give up some hits, and he will not strike out people according to his ratings,
Yeah.
but wow.
There's definitely some good spots to have those great high numbers.
Yeah. Now, he is also from Venezuela, so he is same category as Joaquin Rodriguez, who's a starting pitcher international.
So we could scout starting pitchers international, get a little bit more on those two individuals.
On both of them.
Yeah, because it was Roshan and who's the other one?
The one we just looked at was Herbert McCann, but the current one we're looking at is Geraldo Rocha.
Yeah,
the other international one was Joaquin Rodriguez.
That was it. I was trying to think of who the other one was. Joaquin, yeah.
Yeah.
So we can definitely switch this fellow over to do international starting pitchers. I do believe.
Yeah, well, unless you wanted to look specifically at Herbert McCann. He's the 18-year-old starting pitcher.
Yeah.
Or we could have one scout look at McCann. We could have the other one do starting pitcher international to grab the other two guys.
Yeah, because this guy's Tennessee, right?
Why don't we do that? Because, yeah, he's in a different section. So our number one scout we're going to put on Herbert McCann.
See if we can get a little bit more deets on this cat.
All right.
Yeah, third baseman.
So we go to recently scouted, and let's look at third base. Let's see who we got.
Pedro Gonzalez.
Yep.
11 on our board, 20 on MLB. 18.
This is the potential Stephen Kwan type of attributes.
Yes. Yeah. Arm strength, accuracy. We just looked at him, didn't we not?
Yeah.
And we're going down the list. Yeah, he's definitely someone to keep an eye on. Let's see. No interest.
International.
No interest yet in anything there either.
With lack of scouting, that's why.
This fellow here is not even ranked.
No, we further scouted him. He's at 30%, and his stats all went down.
Yeah.
He got off of the board as we scouted him further.
And none of the other third basemen. Wow, there's not a lot here.
No, the third baseman didn't look promising.
All right, I guess we're not going to be scouting any more third basemen.
No, but we can put this second scout here to grab those other two pitchers we wanted to look at. We could look at, for him, we could assign him to starting pitcher international. Yeah. And he's pretty good looking at pitchers as well, so that should give us quite a bit. And then we did look at relievers with this guy.
Oh, wrong one. Recently scouted relievers.
All right.
Robbie
Napier.
18. Good. Those current numbers aren't even that bad.
No.
It's future potential, so I like to look at those.
Yeah. This kid looks pretty good.
Yeah. 27 on the board. That's a potential second round.
That's close.
Yeah. That's closer than a couple of the other ones with the rank 20 and 21 was the other ones that we were kind of earmarking.
Yep.
Doug James. Definitely sounds like a Michigan-born boy.
18 years old with a potential 97 rating. Look at all that blue on his future.
Even look at his present.
Yeah. Wow.
What rank 35th on our board? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Doug James is definitely should be considered, but like I said,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
22. Let's see here, drag board 32. This guy's a little
yeah.
closer for a second to.
Kevin Loftus, yeah. Less impressive numbers as we scouted a little further on him, but yeah, his hits per 9 is the most impressive stat on this guy.
Well, he's not giving up hits, and his potential for strikeouts are up. Even his
Yeah.
walks potential are really good. I
Yeah.
mean, you don't want a reliever giving up home runs, but I mean, if he is, as long as he's not putting a lot of people on base.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not too shabby.
Not at
And
all.
our board 44, 32, and our second pick is 39, so there's
That's
the
very
potential.
close.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a few relievers here. 18 years old, Texas.
His potential numbers all look pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Zeke Rios. Now, our third round pick is number 76.
Yeah,
So he's right there in that wheelhouse.
he is.
That he could be fairly safe as a third round pick. Maybe. We've also got Ron Savage, 91 on our board and 98 on the big one. He could go third or even fourth round, possibly.
Yeah, potential 84. He'd be a good middle reliever.
Mm-hmm. Now, he's 21 years old, so the spread between all of his numbers is much closer. We're looking at a less than 20-point difference between the potentials.
Exactly. And his future numbers are shown to be nice average. A couple above, but yeah, that's not too shabby. I mean, we got to find pitchers down. I mean, 21. I mean, he definitely younger than some of the other ones we got down there.
Yeah.
John Ramsey, 18. Another fellow with some actual current numbers. Some of them aren't too shabby, and the future potentials are good for this guy. He's high in there. He's ranked 100. That's a fourth round pick potential.
Yeah, possibly. Let's go back for a second to the left. Who was the guy that we had already scouted? He's got 61% interest on us. Here we go. Ron Savage. I want to take a look at him.
Ron Savage. 91
He's
on
a
board, 98 in the majors.
Relief pitcher. From Ohio. All right. Now, between Savage and then who was the other guy to his left on the board? Zeke. Between these two, we'd be looking at possibly a third round pick pretty safely. But if we don't take them, we could possibly pick them up as a fourth if they're still there. Yeah. Both of these guys could be taken. Now, the potential is higher currently for Zeke, but he is 18, so that spread gives us a little more danger there. It's a little more of a sure thing for Ron Savage. We have him further scouted, and he's already at 61% interest.
Yeah, definitely someone to look at for our later rounds, those two fellas.
Yeah. Wow, okay.
So, you got that set. What are we going to do with our third scout?
Well, I don't know. We could leave him on
scouting those pitchers. Possibly.
If we leave it the same, then he'll get more info on all of them.
Yeah. I think the thing is we were heavy on relievers, but like we've stated, a lot of them are, they're going
to go.
Yeah, they're getting up. Some of them are up there in age. Not all of them, but there's a few of them. So did you want to just stay with the relievers and get some more on what we have so we can potentially look at replacing our aging relievers?
I think so.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm just jotting down what we currently have our guys slotted to do. I think we do leave them where he is right now. Okay. Because picking up a good reliever is definitely something that we want to do at some point. If we've already got prospects now, we've got 2 or 3 of those guys that look like we could pull them, and they'd be late round picks So that's about where I would want to pull a reliever from.
Yeah, I prefer to take a reliever in third and higher.
Yeah.
The first two, I definitely would like to go for a starting pitcher or a position player.
Yeah.
And that'll
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think we leave it right here.
Okay. All right. Need to lock in the scouting for this week.
All right. Well, I think we sim this last game for sure. Oh, critical situation. We're down by 1. Duran's trying to close us out, and it's up to Joey Meneses.
All right, let's see if we can pull this off.
All right, we hop into the top of the 9th. Joey Meneses looking to get it going and rally up. And he immediately pops it up. All right.
You said
Not a
rally.
good start.
You said rally up. He thought you said pop up. I guess.
Yeah, pop it up.
Ouch. No, it ain't over yet.
No, it ain't over yet, but that's not a good start.
No.
One pitch out.
At least we're only down by 1.
Hey.
102 on that fastball. How would you try to say that first name?
Ball 1.
Hoan?
1-1.
I have no idea.
Hone?
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 Joan?
Joan? Are you just silent?
Johan?
One ball. 2 strikes.
We'll just call him Duran.
Duran.
Yeah.
That's ball
Much
2.
easier, yeah. Count runs even to Ruiz, 2-2. Oh, tell me you didn't go after that. All right. Umpire agrees he did not. His count goes full. 3-2. Oh, swing and a miss way under it at the 100-mile-an-hour fastball above the zone. Retires Ruiz.
We didn't even see that again. That was not. No, don't show us that replay.
Ball 1.
And it's all up to Luis Garcia, who is 0 for 3 on the day and only 2 for 10 in the series. We're down in the top of the 9th by only 1 run, but there's 2 outs.
It's time for the biggest clutch hit of your season.
Ball 2.
Garcia getting ahead in the count now, 2-0.
Go yard or you're walking home.
Oh, and
tried.
that will pull foul.
You tried.
It's either a home run or you're running home, Garcia. Oh, he pops it up into left field, and that should do it.
Oh, he tracks
and
it
it
down.
does. The Twins will take the series and Game 3. A much closer game than the previous 2. Wow. Pitching on display here as we only get 5 hits against them, and they only got 4 hits against us, but they made theirs count in the 3rd inning. 2 runs driven in, and that'll win them the game. Wow. A lot of bagels.
Way too many bagels.
Mackenzie Gore, the pretty good showing. Only 2 earned runs through 5. Banda doing very well at 3 innings.
Okay, 5 strikeouts, 2 hits, no earned runs.
Yeah.
That is a nice line. I'm glad we kept Bandy. He's always seemed to be putting up some decent numbers when he's pitched in relief for us.
Yeah, he's been doing pretty well.
Pretty clutch. But,
I agree.
Hey, Gore, like I said, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, but only 2 earned runs. You just got
On
no run
2
support.
hits,
Yeah.
also, yeah.
No run support. No run support, boys. Quan with the bagel.
Yeah,
Took a walk.
it's unfortunate.
That happens.
Yeah,
It happens.
it does.
Unfortunately, it happens a lot to us.
I was just thinking that. How can we make it not happen?
We're trying.
That's the
We're
goal.
trying.
We are. We're making some moves.